Hi everyone. I was thinking whether we can get the buy opportunity. Okay, now the thing is after we can see based on daily chart we have this correction and we get this move up. Okay, now what we're expecting to get a bigger correction and the thing is whether this one can continue or not. Okay, and if yes, we will be interested in the buy because based on the structure, based on lower time frame. Okay, but we need to bear in mind based on the experience for the crypto, sometimes we get this kind of the sharp move we get. Usually based on the analysis, we expect the correction for the next move up. But sometimes for the crypto, maybe the price even can test this low. That's mean it is my opinion that if we want to trade, we need to be really aware of this option. This possibility. That's why we should look for the trade setup. But no, when I look at the chart, I was thinking that based on 4-hour chart, first of all, we need to get the bigger correction before we get the next move up. Okay, and what I'm thinking, we have this move and this is a correction in relative to this. That means we can expect at least 1 to 3 for the next move down. This is how I'm going to look for. I will have this correction in relative to this for the next move down. Okay, whether the price break this one or not before we take the next move up, or whether we will be within the, we will have a bigger correction, more complex than what I draw here. Okay, now it's still, if we talk about the possibility the price can continue from here, we will have that possibility. But what I want to say, if the price come there, and if we look for buy, if the price come to this high, we need to be aware of that the price still can drop for bigger correction. That's why if we get any buy within this range, we will take it. And then from there, we see how we can manage it, whether this is the start of the biggest up move or we will be within the correction for the next. Okay, now we are more interested in the buy, and the only thing is how deep this one can go. Whether before we get this move, whether we will get from here or the price can break this low, from there we can get it. Okay, that means we are interested if we get any trade setup for buy. If I move to 1-hour chart, based on 1-hour chart, we have this one almost 1 to 3. Okay, we will have this, then we can expect one move down before we get this move. That's why if we any buy, we will look for. Okay, now how we can trade it? Do we have any buy setup? We don't have it. And how deep it can go, we are not sure. Okay, the only thing is whether before we get the next up move, okay, whether the price can break this low or not. Whether the next move we will get from here or deeper, or even the price can come and test this low and reverse. Any of them can happen, but I think the price can move up without testing this, even drop some more. Okay, but we cannot confirm that. Okay, do we have any trade setup right now? We don't have it. I don't see any buy, and I cannot say this is a sharp move and this is a correction unless we get the correction here. Yeah, we can confirm. Okay, and even if we draw a line here, can we rely on this trend line? Even we extend it to here. Okay, not much different, and we just put it here. And again, this trend line just for the indication. We are not using to break out this trend line. If I want to trade, okay, I need to have, first of all, there is a possibility also we get one move, the price to come to this high, again drop. That's why if anyone wants to have an entry above this, okay, it depends on them how fast this one can go. The first things, if we want to have an entry, what we expect the price sharply move. Okay, if not, we take out the trade. Because why? Because of the possibility the price can come to this level, then reverse. Because we can have 1, 2, 3 in relative to this for the next move down. Okay, this is, if anyone wants to trade with having an entry above this, they need to be quite careful about that. But for me, if I want to trade, this one can be an option if I see the price can move. But right now we don't have any information about that. The only thing is whether we get the correction here For the next move, without touching, that means the price won't touch this low. Or if the price sharply continue, give a correction after testing this top, whether break or not, at least test. If we get any correction, we can look for buy. And right now we don't have any buy setup because the possibility this one can drag and move lower, even test this low is there. Okay, anyway, we are really interested to buy for this, but the only thing is we need to get for the confirmation. And what we are looking for right now, we're looking for this gap. That means if we get the buy, we want the price to this, at least to come to this high. Then from there, we see whether this is the start of the up move or the price can reverse. But what we're expecting to get the one move up or bigger correction, okay, in relative to this or the next move down. This is where, if the price drop, this is where we can expect the biggest move. Anyway, we just follow the chart. We are really interested in the buy. And again, we need to bear in mind, based on the experience for the crypto, also there is a possibility this correction can be a really big correction and even continue and drop. I cannot say test this low, but drop and break this low and drop quite a lot. That's why any buy we should have the trade setup and we should know about our risk and reward. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup with a confirmation, I will share on YouTube. Thanks.